Welcome back, everyone, to Labyrinth of the Forsaken. Chilling out here on my beautiful balcony. I guess I have some options on what I want to do with the day portion of the game here. I think I have what feels like a crazy amount of echoes, so I feel like I have a lot to spend there. So I probably don't need to worry too heavily about investing more heavily in that for the next night. If you wish to reset your choices, please use one of the provided amnestic. So it's like amnesic, amnestic. Not a word I've ever read, but it's like amnesia. You will receive your echoes back, while skills and items will be reconstituted to their starting values. Some exceptions may apply. So maybe if there's alternate ways to gain those bonuses or what have you. Please keep the amnestic pills in a fridge or other chilled environment. Do not take more than one amnestic pill within a day. I wonder what would, like, if the game will even let you, and if it does, what would happen. Sidereal plexus takes no responsibility for any side effects caused by the pills. Yeah, I think I'm gonna not mess with that. Eagle Eye is +1. Like, that's it. You've already done it. And I didn't even really get a chance to inspect enemies, or if I could have, I didn't do it. I feel like I've accessed a few new things. So I had invested in focus, which is just more focus, carry more items. This was coming up pretty well right away. I think I'm just immediately going to go further into that. Running a little faster, maybe. Lucky, when using an item, there's a 0 up to 5% chance to not use its durability or charges. That happened to me once with the coffee, I think it was, and it was immediately awesome. So really high chance I do that. Chance to dodge an attack, pretty straightforward. Chance to have a critical, dealing up to 50% extra damage. It gets rounded up. Costs 1,000. Quick learner, earn more echoes in dreams. I'll invest 1 in that because I have a lot right now. The next tier of it's pretty pricey, but we'll just take the early first bonus. What else did I can like memorize items. So a bottle of medicine for 500 is pretty pricey. Why are some of these in yellow? Oh, maybe because they're just new. They're things I most recently found. I think that's what that's meaning. Honestly, things like the shield are less pricey in echoes than I expected them to be. The screwdriver only costs 100, and it only costs 1 to imagine it. And I just like, just because of the way this series is, I feel like that will have recurring benefits. The painkillers. A blister pack painkillers. That doesn't exactly come off as very trustworthy. Then again, not sure if I can find anything else that like that around here. Imagine cost 2. Whereas this is an imagine cost of 3. Universal remedy. I feel like the medicine kind of heals everything, doesn't it? I think I'm a little tempted to invest more heavily in like skills early on, because the game should provide a little bit of medicine, a little bit of painkillers, and if I'm just careful, then I shouldn't need them so much. For a cost of 200, 1 extra health offsets that a little bit. Whoops. So I feel like that's actually not bad at all. For 250, I'll invest in that one twice. I feel like that's about the same investment as getting the bottle of medicine, but like hopefully I can just keep myself alive through that. Oh, max integrity goes up by 1. Defensive items absorb extra points of damage. Oh, that's huge actually, because I was trying to make use of those and I like deflected damage back, but I was trying to wrap my head around it. Like, I took damage when I didn't think I should have, so I was like, oh, maybe I was supposed to take 2 and it went to 1. That might just mean that shields don't do anything until that. Okay, and I unlocked medic as well. Max integrity up by 1. Healing items cure extra integrity. It's extra. So like a shield must defend 1 naturally, and you're raising it up to 2, raising up probably 2 up to 3 or whatever. Like, that's huge. That would make something like painkillers notably more useful. Wow. Okay, so What else feels worth investing in? 750 probably, like, it cancels out anything else. Extra focus. Ooh, from 3 up to 5. Kinda huge. The lucky is useful. And then otherwise we're already pricing ourselves out. Damn, man. Like, this is set up in a way where a lot of this feels useful. I'm choosing between a lot of good options. Not using stuff is cool, but like, if I just use resources strategically again, then I don't need that sort of boost instead. So I think I want to go with... Ooh, I was tempted to go with medic heals more. Oh, or this. Oh, man. Okay, so 200, I would have 600 and some left. I could invest in a lot of things. The human bone kind of sucks. The nailed plank is pretty damn good. Like, that is good to have. Oh, I can't even imagine painkillers right now. Yeah, I think I want the ability to imagine a healing item. Could you even conceive of it? Okay, I could go integrity further. Focus, probably more useful. I think I'll do that. I think I will do increased focus. Is that what I just said a second ago? I feel like I changed my mind there. No, extra focus. Could go even further. Now I think nailed plank and can of meat. Like, the can of meat is kind of dumb, but it had such a direct, immediate use, and I kind of suspect that might come up again. Very handy tool can be used as a weapon, so having access to tools, but like, the game will surely provide those. But I don't know, there's going to be like secret things to access and whatnot, right? The fact that this thing applies bleed is so useful. Research 5 items, tools to the trade. Okay, honestly, I don't know. Everything feels like a good option, so I couldn't even tell you if that felt like the best use, but in the moment, I'm into that. After exploring through the lower parts of the hotel from before, I released a sphinx from their entombment. Their name is Tutu, and apparently used to be some deity back in the ancient days. I've learned that Thomas was captured by the Shadow People, dark, evil creatures that want to hijack human bodies to ruin things in the waking world. Very vague goal for the Shadow People. However, something I wasn't told what has caused Thomas's body to die, stopping the abducting monsters before it could do anything. The same occurrence has trapped my brother's mind in his dream, in an unknown state. I have to continue my search. Tutu has pointed me towards several places that might hold answers, or at least clues. Yeah, so his body did die. He died to stop himself from being abducted. Or like, not necessarily like intentionally died, but that is how that played out. So let's review our documents here. A letter from a magazine. Mr. Thomas, thank you for contacting us here at Weekly Conspiracy Magazine. Oh, which I think came up in the larger universe. Like, I think you can find clippings of it in Don't Escape or things like that. While we take all our readers seriously, even though you said you were not a regular reader yourself, we are unfortunately not going to print your story. We understand dreams are a mysterious and fascinating subject, but as an organization dealing with paranormal activities on a day-to-day basis, we are often under attack by people who claim we are being dishonest or making stuff up. This is why we try to only print stories that have at least the slightest evidence behind them. Physical proof, testimonies by multiple people, something like that. We realize your story is somewhat similar to the urban legend about so-called shadow people that appear to the victims of sleep paralysis. Perhaps, if you are willing to change some details, we could renegotiate your story being printed. Are you willing to lie and add details and tweak your story? That's not the most reputable journal, right? We could renegotiate your story being printed. We don't want to suggest that your story is made up and can be easily altered. as we have just directly, insinuated. But you have to realize that sometimes some narratives can be slightly improved to present themselves better to the audience. And it's fine because they will never not know if some parts of it are not true. Well, that's some weaselly logic. We're looking forward to a revised version of your story. Best regards, Weekly Conspiracy editorial team. Not a very trustworthy gang, are they? This document tells us very little outside of the fact that Thomas was trying to reach out to people, and Thomas must have been really desperate if he reached out to some tabloid. Yeah, exactly. Like, not a lot to really gain from that. Pizza leftovers. Are there bonus? Is that how you can spend the day? Oh, clean up. I don't gain like echoes out of that or something. I thought I would, be doing some good for myself there. That's like quite funny. You could probably let your apartment really fall to hell. So, start with one extra item from your research list. No. Honestly, I don't know if I like that one very much, because normally you just have to go gathering things. We have a new voice message. I wonder if our neighbor heard us screaming again. No, but I didn't get grabbed by a shadow person, so probably not. One new message again. From Alex again. Hi, Amy. Looks like I missed you again, huh? I'm glad that you're at least staying busy. Hope that this little investigation of yours goes well. Things are calm here at the clinic. Oh, okay. I don't think it was clear before what Amy's job was. Still not 100%, but we know she works at a clinic. She's a vet of some kind. Mrs. Thompson's cat has fleas again. Would you believe that? She says she swears she has no idea how it keeps happening. I say her cat might be more adventurous than she believes. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Take care. So at least you get a little bit of echoes out of that. I might have enough to afford a thing again after all that. Groceries, coffee shop, what have you. Max focus. Not a top priority, I'd say. I assume the fridge is still empty. Oh, okay, the amnestic pills. A medicine that, according to a corporation behind it, will help me reset the set of my dream world skills. Can't say I trust it, but if it's a must. Yeah, I plan to not do that. Hopefully, won't ever actually need it. I don't think there was really a compelling reason to drink coffee every morning. It wasn't I don't think I gained an echo bonus. A boatload of max integrity. I think last time I read the book, and I'm a little bit tempted to say that is once again the best use of my time. Yeah, you just gain a boatload of extra echoes. I think I'm just going to do that again. Because you just directly reinvest that. And I got the bonus. You get the bonus echoes because I invested in that. So that makes that a really good thing to keep investing in. Both the bookshelf and the bonus. Can I possibly afford the bonus again? Quick learner? 900 away. I'm a ways away from that. But I did kind of gain access to more options now. So you know what? Raise the max focus. Since I can afford it, I might as well. Nailed planks. Since I can afford it, I might as well. It's not like I'm going to lose those or anything, but I might as well build up kind of that larger repertoire of options. You're just ordering pizza every single night. Yeah, let's clean that up again. We don't need to be letting this place turn into a sty. Try to take care of ourselves at least a little bit. So now I think the game branches a little. Yeah. Okay, so the attic, the uppermost floor of the hotel is taken by an attic, a place where we often put things we no longer want in our lives. The somnolent Wells City, a city of lost souls, shrouded in mist and surrounded by eerie silence. Can Thomas be there? The Forest of the Lost. There is almost a constant movement between the trees, but only visible from the corner of my eye. I remember having dreams about being lost in the woods when I was little. Is that going to be the werewolf forest? And will this be the zombie city? Are these going to be tying into some of the Don't Escape settings? Very, very curious. That one is blacked out. Well, these ones are green now. Like, I'm guessing there's just not a reason to go back to there. But the fact that it lets you is really intriguing. I think exploring the woods simultaneously sounds among the creepiest, in contention with the attic, but it's the most intriguing. I am just kind of a broad, general way. I don't know. I feel compelled. I do just think werewolves are cool. That's a big part of it. Look at that stack of focus. All right, I think I'm not really going to invest in anything until the need presents itself. Interesting that you kind of still start in the like green hotel-y sort of room. Human bone. It doesn't work. Oh, we do just start with the flashlight now. I don't know if that'll always be the case. Briefcase. Whoa, okay, no, so we're just... yeah, I'll take that. I have so much space for it now. The fact that we're in the hotel is really surprising to me. Like, I'm a little bit confused by that, honestly. But how have things changed? Or, you know, have they changed? Yeah, okay, so you can't go back that way. This is locked. So things are vaguely connected to one another, but it's not really intertwined. That actually, do you know what? That is directly pulling from the original series. In each game, there were small little areas you could end up accessing where it was always kind of like, hey, I feel like that was from the previous installment or two previous. Like, yeah, you visit the hotel reception like 2 times minimum across those 3 games. So in a very, very direct way, this is all tying together. Okay, the coffee restores your focus. I hope it reminds me. Oh, examine. That's what I want. Smells really good. Not sure how coffee works in a drink, but I won't dare question it. I love coffee too much. I don't want to use it. I want it to... Yes, here. Take a short coffee break. 6 focus. Yeah. So, I don't know when I'll get to come back to here. So, I am going to invest in a few things that feel most readily useful, I guess. Being able to heal. Maybe multiple times. A plank to bash things with, and I might as well put 1 into the screwdriver. So, you know, I used a heck of a lot more than 6, but now I kind of have like a nice range of items benefiting me, and I can kind of try to manage my my focus from there. Each gulp heals too. Okay, I like that. I feel emboldened by having all of this ready to use now. Oh, the lighting effects there are so dope. As if I didn't feel that constantly. Forest of the Lost. And like every new location I've gone to prior to this, but like the light casting down there. The sway of the trees, which is kind of just like slight pixel shifting, that all looks cool. A passage, they're both just labeled a passage. I'll take the more northerly one first. Okay, immediate healing potential. Proper bottle of medicine with 4 full sips. Okay, we're like pretty safeguarded at this point. Notebook on a bench. Diary left on a forest bench. I think it started several days ago. It was nothing noteworthy, not at first at least. Just some random remark from one of them. Something about me distracting them with my loud stomping around. I thought nothing of it, kinda just dismissed it like anyone would. But then, it got worse. Stop wasting so much energy on pacing around. I've heard. Stand still, you're so distracting. You move too much was the one that actually got me thinking, because before that, they encouraged me to go out and not sit in front of the TV the whole day. I don't know what got into them. My whole family, mom, dad, even my auntie. Over the course of a day, maybe even less, They all became more and more apathetic, slow, moving as if they were pushing through tar or in slow motion. Mom was the first one to stop. Just stop. She stopped doing anything. She was still alive, as much as I could tell, but she became so catatonic. The worst part was that Dad didn't see any problem with it. "Finally, some peace and quiet," he said. "You should take notes. We like calm and silence in this household." He stopped moving soon after. Not even sitting down. No. Both of them stopped as they were standing, completely still. I tried pushing my dad to snap him out of it. He just sort of fell over, still frozen in motion. Auntie stopped too. She was smiling wide, as if happy with how things were. She said, "I'll be next." I didn't want to. I don't want to. That's why I ran away. I ran away and I didn't look back. I've been running ever since. I know that if I stop for too long... Gotta wrap up writing. No reason to keep this journal. I don't have the time to write anyway. I need to keep running. I don't want to stop. When will you sleep? That's eerie as hell, though. I love it. Freaky stuff. Vaguely makes me think of Weapons, which just came out in theaters like super recently. Whoa. So is that one of the Lost? Oh god, it crumbled. Freaky. Oh man, you can like run into the trees. That was weird. That little mannequin-y type thing was weird as hell. Yeah, if you're into horror at all, and even if you're not, Weapons was not that jump scary. I highly recommend it. It's like a 10 out of 10 theatrical experience. A map of forest trails. Yeah. We'll take the map with us. Interesting that... Okay, because there's the unlockable door there, right? So, there is possibly a reason to go back there. It's just, like, completely uncertain why. Oh, that's just probably like a "you are here" marker. This will go to the same area that the other passage did. I want to approach each new area cautiously until I, like, have kind of scanned around and see if there's monsters. Pick up a nailed plank of wood. Yes. Did I generate 2 durability? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I'll just get up to full then. So that's pretty sweet. Oh! That's the adder. But just a bigger cutout stand version. That almost gave me a heart attack. Super not what I expected to be seeing in here. Passage. And what about the sign itself? An information board. Adder facts. When venturing through these woods, you can encounter an adder. It is a species with a group of subspecies of snake in the family of vipers. Like other vipers, they're ovoviviparous. Ovoviviparous, which means the young develop inside eggs. Oh yeah, so like that remains in the mother's body until hatching. Adders are most commonly found in Europe and Asia. While they are not endangered, in many countries killing, injuring, or harming adders is illegal. They can have various colors, ranging from gray to dark brown, with characteristic zigzag markings. They also like wearing top hats. So that's literally been like written in, and you can see like this stuff is being reflected very directly on the board. Crossed out, most adders are venomous. Adders are very safe and not venomous at all. All adders' diet consists of small mammals, lizards, frogs, and birds. Adders only want a sip of your blood. They are usually active during the day, but the further south they are encountered, the more they are also active in the evenings, sometimes even at night. You can always completely trust an adder. Not a single case of a person being tricked or betrayed by an adder has ever been recorded in the history of mankind. All the way back to Adam and Eve, adders have always been chill. Who do I text if I want to subscribe to daily adder facts? I would like to expand my knowledge. I want to run into trees and things to see if anything like shakes loose, but nothing has really indicated that that's at all what I'm trying to achieve here. Wire grid antenna, a scientist. Wave emitter, experimental chair. There's something bulbous on the ground there. Just a rock, I guess? I've got no idea what it does. Looks important, I'll leave it be. Parabolic antenna, some weird looking device. A metal chest. Can I rummage in your chest? Oh, hello there. I didn't hear you come in. Please, take a seat. I'll be right with you. Excuse me? Who are you? Oh my, don't you know? Have we not met yet? Are his glasses shining or shattered? I think they're shining. Or perhaps you've just forgotten. Either way, it's fascinating. Truly fascinating. Okay, let me start then. Hi, my name is Amy, and you are... Right. I guess introductions are in order. My name is Shulzer. Dr. Shulzer. I'm a scientist leading dream-related research at Sidereal Plexus. At where? You really don't remember. Fascinating. Remarkably fascinating. Please, let's talk. It's a great opportunity to study this situation further. What are you doing? Have we met about the chair, the company, or the antennas? I'll just go from the top. What are you doing here? Doc? Research. I figured, but what kind of research? I'm trying to figure out if fauna and flora in the dream world follow the same set of rules as in our own world. I can save you the effort and tell you right here and now, it doesn't. Perhaps you don't realize, but claims don't make science. I need proper data, tests. I need to know what the range of deviation from the median is. Well, yeah, of course, but how will you even... I know what you're thinking. It's a dream. Everything is possible, so what's the point of gathering any analytical information? Yeah. I never really asked. See, the thing is, we have established a certain measurement of, let's say, craziness of the dream. There's a baseline. A dream that follows the exact rules of our world, to the point that it is uncertain if you are asleep or not. Ever had a dream like this? I think so. Yeah. I really commonly wake up with like blurry lines of whether something was a dream or not, and it's usually really mundane, unimportant things. But it like now and again it does like not really get me in trouble, but it does cause great confusion. I realize, I hadn't done a thing I thought I did, or didn't have a conversation I thought I did. It comes up probably like a little too often, but usually I can catch it and be like, oh no, I just dreamed that. But like rarely, it's like, oh shit, did I dream that? You see what I mean then? From that baseline, we measure how things deviate. It allows us to predict the shifts and changes when a dream is about to transition into something else. We are still years away from a functional system, but there have been several breakthroughs recently. Good luck with your research then, but the dreams I've been having recently are far from your baseline. Good! The more crazy things happen, the more data I can collect. Have we met before? Most certainly. I was surprised you didn't recognize me at first. I'm the one that made it possible for you to get this far. What do you mean? That device you use every night. That electrode head cap? Where do you think you got it from? But I mean, I just assumed Thomas had that. Oh, exactly. No problem in the world that can't be solved by Sidereal Plexus's experimental equipment. And Sidereal Plexus has allowed you to lend me this thing just like that? Well, not exactly. I'm sure it won't be a problem, since I'll present them with a big volume of fully documented research data on your case. You mean you didn't tell your higher-ups that you gave me this experimental tech? I have not told them yet. Let's not create fake problems under false pretenses. They will know everything once I submit my research. About that chair. What are we calling the chair? Oh, in the van. This is a research instrument. I'm trying to do some testing on how physical trauma within the dream world can reinforce a person's focus. Wait, so if I take damage, I would gain focus? Is it a torture device? Most definitely not. It's a precise, calibrated, delicate scientific instrument. And it hurts the user. Well, yes, but it's just half of the truth. It can also be beneficial. It will increase your focus, allow you to manipulate the dream more. Be my guest. I would love to have your results. Just be careful it doesn't weaken you too much. Also, you can use it up to 3 times. Well, I think I'll use that in a pinch. I don't think I'll willfully go for it right now. You mentioned sidereal plexus. Ah, you must have heard about sidereal plexus. I work for them. They've done so much for science. Can't even begin to try to list all their achievements. Well, I guess it's good to know there's someone researching all this. Oh, definitely. I would say our research is going to change the whole world. And all the data from your inputs is priceless. Now, what are those antennas for? What antennas? All those around here? They're rather hard to miss. Oh, those are scientific devices. Very fragile equipment. Very really susceptible to interference of all kinds. Please don't touch them. I won't. I was just curious. That's good. Curiosity killed the cat. No, wait. That's the wrong one. Curiosity... there's got to be some positive saying about it. Let me think. Doctor? Yes. What about those antennas? What are they for exactly? I don't know. You don't? I can't possibly be expected to know every little detail about everything, you know? My adjunct has to remember that stuff. I only really have to know where my adjunct is. And where is your adjunct? I don't know. You mentioned your assistant. Is he lost? Yes, my adjunct. Haven't seen him in hours. Maybe days? His name is Barnaby. If you see him, tell him there was someone asking about the antennas. That was me. You were Barnaby? Really? No, I was the person asking about the antennas. Ah, that makes a whole lot more sense. In that case, it's all sorted. But you still don't know where he is. Aren't you worried? Worried? No. Why would I be? Because your assistant is missing. Ah, well, he lost himself. He'll find himself. This guy's a bit mad, I might say. If you say so. Back away slowly, I think, is the next move. After we rummage through his belongings. Ooh, yes, I do want a matchbox. I don't know exactly what good it'll be, but I like the idea of being able to start a fire. Ember. A small cardboard box designed to hold matches. Judging by the rattling sound, there's still something inside. 3. Oh yeah, no. That's, I feel like that's not, like, I didn't discover those. It very directly shows me it has 3 charges. So that's just accurately being reflected. Oh, a metal chest again. Ooh. Yes. 3 echoes? Kind of weak. Kind of real weak. Is that worth it? I think I will leave it and just know it's there if I need it. Assuming I'm going to have to use that. Potentially more than once. A journal, again. The Forest Tent Journal. To whoever is going to read this. My friend Dennis. Damn. Poor Dennis. He got hurt. Badly. I had to patch him up. We found a dirty bandage that I used to wrap around his shoulder. I was surprised how fast his wound healed. But then, the fabric moved. I swear it moved, expanded, wrapped around more parts of his body. It slid into his mouth. Even now, I can hear his gagged screams. Don't touch the bandages. Shit. Don't touch any piece of cloth. It's his voice. Dennis's voice. I need to check it. So did it end up being the adder? Like, that's kind of crazy, right? Thought maybe there'd be a chance I could light the fire. Didn't really know what I was trying to achieve with that, but finding that weird mannequin thing makes me think, like, exploring directly behind these trees and stuff has value. I don't really know what I'm trying to, like, discover through that. Oh, the backpack. I want the thermos. Yeah, that's huge. I'm swimming in supplies. Yeah, I'm really glad I upgraded the inventory space. Honestly, I probably could have done it twice. A well out in the woods. Deep Sleep 3 has a section out in the forest. I was so focused on the werewolf story, I wasn't thinking about that. This has me very curious. Won't do anything without a bucket. It's one thing I didn't learn how to materialize. Actually, I don't even know if that was a thing you could learn how to materialize. Why is this marked as, like, something to come back to? Oh, soft ground. Okay, so I need a shovel or something? The ground feels fresh. It seems like something was buried here recently. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad the map was marked in a way to signify that there was a reason to come back there. Okay, I was thinking, like, I haven't encountered a ghoul of any kind in a while. Help me, please, journalist. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere to really cast that. Do I think I can just chase them off? I'm a little worried, no. They're moving quite slowly. If I leave and come back, are they going to be exactly there again? I'm trying to get their attention. Okay, now can of meat. There's nowhere to plop it. And I'm suspecting I can't just dodge around them. Maybe I can. I can't get there with the monsters in the way. Okay, I think I'm fighting them. This is concerning. This is a lot to fight at once. And I don't really know what the skull is versus the weapon. So that actually is concerning. The bleed. I didn't realize I could imagine things mid-battle. That's awesome. What? Oh, okay, no, it just automatically happened. I didn't realize I had my target selected already. What exactly do I have again? I don't think I have any nailed planks right now. I'm gonna imagine some nailed planks. Oh no, that took a turn. Okay, use the block. But I think it's only going to block the one of them. Oh no. Nailed planks lost, and I'm going to get hit multiple more times. Oh, this battle is not good. I have 2 turns. I could kill one of them in that amount of time, but I'm not going to really have time to, like, heal or anything. Wow, this might have been a really, really bad choice. I think I'm gonna try and run. Yeah, sorry, dude, you're on your own for at least a moment. This was a mistake. I'm damaged by 4. Wait, no, don't. I want you to consume. Consume is what I wanted. Okay, full heal there. That's fine. I think I need to imagine more defensive stuff ahead of time. And I can regain a decent amount here. I am a little bit tempted, actually. I think I'm gonna play around with the guy's chair. Do you want to use the experimental chair? It'll hurt you for 2, but max focus. I didn't expect it to be max focus. That is interesting. Okay, cool. It starts to be 2 rows there. I'm so brainy at this point. I'm gonna heal that back up. I think I need one more possible use of the nailed plank. I can use the medicine when I'm really, really hurt. So I'll focus on, like, the nailed planks first. I'm gonna use them pretty heavily. And I might as well bring back some focus in case I need it mid-battle. So fighting does not really feel like the best solution in this game, but I think I kind of have to. It's cool that the battle kind of just takes place in place, you know? Okay. I see no reason to target a different one. So I'll give you a bash. The countdown is cool. It's nerve-wracking. So I will defend. At the very least, one of you will take damage from that. Oh, it survived. Hell yeah, okay. That thing defends better than I thought it would. But now you'll probably destroy the... I don't understand that, actually. I don't know why that was as effective as it was. Oh, it sustained 3 hits. Oh, man. Okay, I thought pulling it up once, it would defend once and go away, and then you would use a new durability on a new turn. Oh, so having that heavily reinforced is actually huge. Okay, so I can kill one of these already. That's pretty sweet. Okay, switch target. Use item. I'll only be able to do this one more defend. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start, like, imagining it, and, like, I don't think I want to really be messing around with that. Yeah, I don't think there's any point trying to defend there. Oh, I'm desperately running out of attack options. More so than I realized. Okay. You'll take your bleed damage. I have to take a hit here. But now I can just use the bone. Okay. This is not a great place to be now. I need to spend the turn reimagining one more nailed plank. So I am just going to sustain damage here again. Kind of a big hit too. But at least we made it through this. I'm glad I've gathered up as much stuff as I did, but like I'm not in a great place now. Are they gone? Yeah, you can thank your lucky britches for that. Hello there. Hello? Who are you? Joshua Simmer, Sunrise Telegram. Nice to meet you, Joshua. I'm Amy. Can I ask you a few questions, Amy? You want to do an interview right now? Questions? Wait, are you a journalist? A reporter for Sunrise Telegram. Like I said, it won't take long, I promise. You know this is a dream, right? Oh, wow. That was supposed to be my first question. I guess that answers it, though. Alright then, now it's my turn. That's not how journalism works. Are you alright? The monsters are gone now. You're safe. Well, safer at least. Are you hurt? No, they didn't manage to get me. Thanks to you. My car got kind of stuck, as you can see, and then those things just emerged from the swamp. You sure know how to fight. If it wasn't for you, don't mention it. I'm glad I could help. Don't be so modest. You went waist deep into that swamp to save me. Let me give you something for your efforts. Please do. Echoes and a rusty bucket. Yes, pick up the rusty bucket. Thanks, I'm sure I'll find it useful. I sure hope so. I'm glad I could do at least that to repay you. It's like, it obviously has a use, but you should not think that that's a good way to repay someone. I can also credit you in my column when I write an article about it. Unless, of course, you prefer to remain anonymous. It's okay, really, I'm not looking to become famous. Anonymous it is. Mysterious woman saved me from the hands of terrifying swamp monsters. People love that sort of thing. Her swift moves took the enemies by surprise as she rushed into the swamp like an angel in disguise. I'm looking for my brother. His name is Thomas. Well, I certainly hope you can find him. Have you tried to post a missing person report? My newspaper prints a bunch every issue. Actually, we already posted an obituary notice. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Amy, but in that case, why do you still search for him? Because I know he's somewhere still here, in a weird, twisted way. Maybe I just want to say goodbye. Let me guess, your last conversation wasn't a nice one. I'd rather not talk about it. Oh, of course, that's understandable. Forgive me, that was too personal. Anyway, people don't usually get second chances in situations like these. I hope you find your brother, I really do. What are you doing here, Joshua? Besides being stuck in a swamp, that is. Just doing my job. Might be the dream world, but some secrets feel more real than just some random nightmares, you know? Oh, I know. I wanted to see what lies beyond a huge stone wall not far from here. The passage is blocked, but something tells me finding a way over that wall might be worth the effort. Any idea what's there? No, but that's the whole beauty of this place. You can feel like an explorer, like one of those pioneers of the old days, adventurers that didn't rely on maps because they were the ones creating them, showing others the way. Occasionally being attacked by monsters? Well, yeah, except for that. And being stuck in a swamp? Okay, you're right, I'll admit it. My sense of adventure only took me this far. I already hate this place. I hate swamps. Are you gonna be okay? Need help getting off that car? That's really nice of you to ask, Amy, but I should be fine. Watch him just eat complete shit getting off. I resume my journalistic quest on foot. In a moment, I think I'll stay here for a while to make sure it's safe. So, if you need me, I'll be here. Well, I guess the rusty bucket is a good thing to have gained, but, like, goddamn did I ever have to suffer for it. I'm holding off healing. Because I'm pretty sure the bottle of medicine full heals you, and so, like, I don't want to do it too early and risk, like, wasting that healing potential. Figured I should scan around the swamp a little bit more, but I'm not seeing really anything else worth investigating there. Alright, a little bit of a head back to this area we've been to. I don't think I need to use that right away. I'd rather explore first. Oh, there's gonna be something in these trees. This is too dense to be nothing, right? I don't know if I can really go behind all of them, though. Maybe I'm being absurd trying to force my way around in this. Nada. Alright. I kind of feel like I didn't make it to the back row. A modern key. Yes. Yes, and I want to take that back to the hotel. Because... oh shit. Okay, that's exactly what I was worried about. I can't even see what it is, really. Nah. Run. I think if you do escape, then they run too. I don't feel equipped for that. I don't think I want to right now. Instead, I think I'm going to go back to the hotel. I think I probably could have avoided that, but, like, I'd rather just go investigate this first. See if there's, like, extra supplies and things. I have to think that's, like, the main reason to go back. Is, that you could potentially find a few bonus things. Usually there's a bit of color matching. Okay. 99 echoes as well. Please don't have a monster. Okay, good. Some cleaning solution, but at least there's the boxes. So you kind of know from the previous time going through all this that there are things, reasons to come back here. Okay, nice. Got an additional weapon and still just paint. So potentially with there being the shovel there, that might not have been as optional as I thought it was. Although, like, I don't know. I guess we're about to see. We're about to see what is in the hole that we're about to dig up. And now it's putting me on edge a little bit. Now it's like, okay, well, am I just going to dig up something I have to fight? Or, like, fight and there's something useful in there? Like, is it going to be both? And I'm being too sparing with my healing supplies? I'm increasingly thinking maybe I'm being too sparing with my healing supplies. But you know what? Let's risk it. I may regret that. I got some echoes and a chain. Do you want to pick up a chain? Could I, like, trap an enemy or something like that? Strong metal chain. It's heavier than it looks. I don't have a ton of focus. Painkillers are low. I at least have a weapon again now, but that thing had a ton of health. I don't really think I want to square off against that. And I'm increasingly thinking, you know what, I should just drink this. I shouldn't be so risky with it. Because I think you have to spend a turn drinking it if you use something like that in battle. I only have that one way to go, and there is directly a monster, so I think I would rather... I think I'd rather inspect the well here first. Rusty bucket lost. Well, let's send it on down. I mean, am I just going to gain water? Is that literally all this is for? Oh, cool. The way it, like, literally unravels. I don't think the bucket even reached the water. We got to add chain. Right? Like, simple as that. Get a quick combo going there. Yeah. Okay. So, like, I keep... That's not the first time it's happened in this game where I've kind of been like, I should just go backtrack and do this other thing. I think I've got it. Whatever it is, it's in the bucket. And then I go back and do the thing, and then it ends up being required. Did the lighting change a bunch just then? I think it did, right? Oh. Do you want... pick up a rusty axe? Hell yes, I do. And the bucket's gone. Can't get the I can get the chain back at least. Okay. Yeah, okay, very cool. I'd love when a game lets you reuse something like that. Oh. Okay, well I can examine at least. Big and heavy fire axe looks sharp and dangerous despite some rust that accumulated on the surface. I can scroll, but I can't click my middle mouse button, so I can't inspect its combat stats. That's actually like really causing issues at this point. That sucks. I really kind of want to know. Yeah, there's no... I don't think there's any alternate way to inspect that. Crap. Ooh, if I hold this button... Wait. There we go. Haha! There's extra buttons on my mouse. I don't remember ever mapping them or anything, but hey, at least I can do that. So if I hold that button, it brings up alternate options. That's an absurd way to go about it. I guess that's if you're playing keyboard only. I think that's literally all that is. Okay, damage 2, cleave 1. So like maybe you would hit adjacent enemies and bleed for 2 turns. It's genuinely very good. Not having a defensive option, I'm realizing, is like such a quite a bad thing. So I think it's worth investing in that. Now if I have to fight this thing, oh shit, it's been like awoken, and so now it is like rushing me. I can avoid it. I can avoid it. Potentially I'll have to fight it at some point. Oh man. But now I'm gonna need to use the axe to chop down the tree, right? The trunk is very wobbly, but I can't push it over with my bare hands. Damn it all. So all these things that I feel like are bonuses are things you just have to do. Okay, it only took 1 durability. That's not bad. That's okay. I should be fine, I hope. Did I maybe I should have explored more thoroughly. I think I'm good. Okay. Yeah. I'm just kind of trying to be cautious and really analyze carefully. I think we can push forward. Oh, I don't like that at all. I very, very, very much hate it. Gross. Yuck. I think there might be something inside. Yeah, I think there might be someone inside. Damn. Three of them. There's one there too, but it doesn't seem like I can interact with it for whatever reason. Let me kind of stomp around in the weeds, whatever they are, see what's going on there. 2 distinct paths. I guess I could try and cut one down, actually. Oh. Do I regret doing that? I don't know. A bag. A golden headless lion. What? Yeah, let's get a closer examination on that. A golden statuette of a lion missing its head. I'm guessing it's a lion, judging by the tail. I could be wrong, though. There are several rectangular holes throughout the body of the figurine. So, definitely we need to bust open these other ones. Maybe I can use the pipe instead of the axe. Probably shouldn't have used the axe. Yeah, damn, I think I kind of made the wrong call there. Oh, I don't even think that one had anything in it. Shit. Maybe I should be, like, imagining a human bone. Actually, now that I say it out loud, for one focus, to preserve actual weapons, I'm thinking maybe not a bad idea. It's something I actually gotta fight. Oh no, multiple of them. Oh no, just a whole bunch of them. Shit. Oh no. I don't really know how cleave works. Oh, cleave, it damages everyone. Okay. Then yes. Oh, cleave. And it slows everything. Shovel. Shovel's the option I want to go with. I think I'm just going to do that twice. Yeah, not worry about having to defend. Just clear that up as quickly as I can. Well, I really got lucky with that first one there. That one can be bumped. It just can't be broken. Right? Can't interact with it. Kind of surprising. Okay, it's no longer marked as there being like a point of intrigue here, so I feel like that's kind of been resolved. I'm not a big fan of stepping out into the swampy area, considering the last swamp I was in resulted in a bunch of ghouls attacking me, so not really my first choice. I only have so many hours in a day or a week that I can really commit to recording, and so the more expansive that this is all starting to feel, the less likely I feel like I can comfortably do an entire area in like a single video. They're going to end up being like an hour and 40 minutes long, so I'm going to have to start finding opportunities to kind of separate them a little bit. So I'm going to have a little bit of a cutoff here, and then we'll be able to pick up immediately right where we left off moving forward, and I'll try to balance that as best I can to have roughly hour-long episodes moving forward. We'll see how that shakes out. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you again soon.